right. What's going on, y'all? It's your man Quincy Whetstone, a.k.a. Q Stone, and welcome to another episode of the BeatStreet Podcast. I hope everybody out there doing well. Look, y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all share this. Y'all hit the like button, man, and thank y'all for tuning in, man. Today, I'm coming from a different area today. It's not he could have been an artist at one point. I don't know. Everybody kind of started out trying to do something in music at one point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, I used to have singers, songwriters, producers. But today, man, I got pretty much he called himself a CEO and a rapper-preneur. A rapper-preneur, man. An entrepreneur, man, and a businessman.
Yes, sir.
I got my man Langston Carrier, a.k.a. MoBang.
MoBang Media, man, the biggest, man.
What's going on with it?
My brother. It's a pleasure, man.
Yes, man. Hey, how you been doing? I ain't seen you in a while.
God is good, man. Yeah. I'm still working just as much as ever. Not as visible as much, out on the scene, getting older, of course, but being busy, spending time with my family, but still active as ever, man, doing more than ever, still progressing, man. Just always thankful for life, just being able to, wake up and he done laid it out for me, so just staying the course, man.
Right on,
staying
man.
the course.
You coming here looking sharp. I'm like, man, I wish I would have known. I got over 10. I come here looking.
Hey, man, I had to, sometimes I had to take care of different type of business. I had to put the check suit on, so.
Yeah, man, you got to look good, do good.
Got to look good, I need to look like my money, you know what I'm saying? I want them to know, like, hey, well, yeah, give it to them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, man, for the listeners out there, for the watchers, man, give me a little bit about your background, man.
Man, my background is I'm born and raised in Houston. I come from a music family. My dad played piano for B.B. King. My mother's a highly touted black Texas educator, women's historian, as well as a music, vocal, theater teacher. So I grew up like that, pulling in bags, helping the roadies with B.B. King on tour, So I kind of grew up in that type of music environment, very prolific, 4-5 pianos in the house at all times. I played, growing up, and music was always with me. Growing up, rapping, and I actually went to school. I went to school for hotel restaurant management. I started managing and opening up Houston's before I finished school. But that bug of the entrepreneur was always in me. Yeah. It just would not, since a young child, just cutting grass, whatever. It was always in me. So once I made a little money at Houston's, the rap bug, I quit my corporate job, and I started a studio record label in 99, 2000 with a guy named Aaron Miller, and we called it Turning Point Records.
Okay.
And from then until now, I've been doing some type of media, music, management, business, just growing, perfecting my craft. But that's kind of how it started, from what people might know me as from now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, so for people who don't know, what do you do?
I do a lot of things because the tenure is so long. Okay. I'm 25 plus years actively working for myself. I started off music. I could produce music. I can record music. I can build computers. I used to rap. I had the label. I transferred from there to shooting music videos and doing and pressing up CDs, DVDs. So in 2002, 2003, it wasn't a YouTube.
Yeah.
It wasn't a video on the camera phone.
Yeah.
It wasn't. So I started then. So I pretty much imagine what everybody's doing now, I was doing it then. Yeah. Shooting a lot of content, understanding intellectual property, like pressing up these DVDs, and just being in Houston, the independent game, it was just infectious. And once I learned that I could the video is a crucial part because I probably had like 6 different lives in this at this point.
Yeah.
You know, the rap or the music was number 1. Number 2 was the videos, and that is I still eat off that today. Meaning, by me being able to shoot content, edit content, distribute content in 2003, meaning I could shoot the Kappa, I could shoot the Screw Fest, I could shoot whatever, edit it, put it on a DVD, and well, you know, I'm running around with cats like Showtime.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, and this guy was selling thousands, tens of thousands of units, like VHS tapes.
Yeah.
And so the money of simply putting out one DVD project, similar to now with people with the streaming and how many streams you get on YouTube, I was able to take a DVD or content, put it on a DVD, press it up myself, and sell it myself. It was like, and once I kind of made $10,000 off of one DVD, it was over.
Yeah. Man.
It was over, because now I'm like, I gotta make one of these a week. Now I gotta make 2, 3 of them a week. And then my face, dudes ain't want to get on camera back then. I got footage of everybody hard back then.
Yeah.
Dudes ain't want to get on camera. You know, I was just, you know, from whoever in Houston. And so that, the consistency, I had business acumen from the Houston's restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'm applying that to how I used to call myself the world's greatest waiter. So waiting tables, I can follow instructions. If the teacher say the sky red, I'm putting the sky red on the test. So that amount of service with people in my demographic was also infectious. You know what I'm saying? I treat people kindly, with respect. I keep my integrity up to par, and the work ethic was, that's really all I had. I wasn't the best rapper. I wasn't the best music producer. I wasn't the best engineer. I wasn't the best even videographer, editor at that time. But like, folks could not work me.
Yeah.
You know, like, and so those videos, those DVDs, I mean, you remember Smack DVD from the East? I was like the H-Town Smack.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
And I had different titles. I had my Got Videos line. I had the Live from the Streets. I would go to like Bleeder Hood, Mo City, before he had dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And interviews, talk, you know, in they hood, in they setting. Take the videos from Rap City, put them on the DVD in between, have my own videos in between, and that was a video. Got Videos Volume 1, I Can Make You Famous. Got Videos Volume 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I had Live from the Streets, going to people neighborhood, you know, K Reno, South Park Coalition, got the whole in they neighborhood. Or going to the essays with this artist, in they neighborhood.
Yeah.
But this like 03, 04, 05.
Yeah.
So that, I had the strippers, I had the business people, the weddings. I was doing training videos, and that right there, ahead of its time, just gave me some equity in this game, where people respect my acumen on my business. And then it grew. I had to always reinvent. Like, let's get larger with the CD DVD game. Let's start to print. Let's do management. Let's learn when the CD sales start dropping. Well, learn how to do publishing. Learn how to do the digital stuff. Learn to help people own their masters, start labels, whatever it might be. So,
what? And when you said that CDs and DVDs, so now, and I didn't want to go here yet, but since I just kind of want to go in now. How are you feeling about the industry now going to streaming? Like, how has that affected your business? And has it affected your business, or did you just switch to something else? Or
it affected. So around 2015, 14, 15, maybe let's say maybe through like maybe 10 through 15, I kind of was at the height of the MoBang media.
Yeah.
Like whether it's financially, notoriety in the public, whatever. And I know my purpose in life. I know why God is here, and I'm here to help people make a return on their investment, help them in business. You know, that's my primary goal, especially with black men or young black men. And I was just doing a lot of things, and I had a lot of businesses at that time. And without me knowing, in 2015, I had a bar. I had Jeans Bar and Grill on Westheimer.
Yeah.
I had the Core 94. I had did a major partnership with them, put them in the office with marketing. I had partnership with another print shop. I had, you know, the foundations with my mother and stuff. And I didn't see the CDs declining. And I'm just like, you know, MoBang Media is the catalyst for everything. And I'm like, why is the money? And I know I'm not there as much, you know, because it looked good on Instagram.
Right.
Doing a lot of stuff. And so the CDs, yeah, definitely lost the money. But now with the streaming, it's more about the intellectual property or the transfer of information. And it's a two-headed sword. I mean, it's positives on it, it's negatives on it. However, the main thing is, does the artist want to maintain control over their property? Because if you want to maintain control, you don't have to do, you're only doing what they tell you to do because you're on their platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I want to sell my music on MoBangMedia.com, I ain't got to do what Spotify, Tidal, nobody tell me to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just sell it myself. You be independent, but like I say, you have to. Do you have the resources to have an operation to maintain that and to work it and to have the policies and procedures in the place for a back office for your music to do the same thing that they would do, whether it's an admin deal with these sites and the different publishers. So it's different. It's the way of the world. It's definitely technology, but if you want to own it, you can own it.
Right.
Yeah. You no one here is constrained or this is a law. Like you have to be on Spotify. Right. You have to do this. No, you can do whatever you want to, but you have to understand the importance. And this is what, when people hire me, the importance of owning your stuff. You know, that copyright is a birth certificate. Right. You know, that ISRC code is a social security number. Yeah. You know, this is how this stuff works. This is how they monitor it. Yeah. It's one piece of intellectual property. You see, and it's streaming because when it was downloads, they couldn't make money. So if you got a song like a Houston artist, Flick of the Wrist. Yeah. What's my man Cheddar the Connect, I believe. What's his name?
Yeah, I'm not.
You might not. He had a song Flick of the Wrist. Was real hot. This early. So iTunes is not Apple Music. iTunes was downloading the music.
Yes.
So the standard deal with iTunes was like I could be me, MoBang, and upload a song, and I'm gonna make 85 cents off of that, or 85% off of that 99 cent, which is roughly, let's just say 84 cents, right? So if I sell 1 million units, I'm getting $840,000. Yeah. Because it's a tangible intellectual product, meaning I can download it, I can email it, I can see the icon on my screen, I can put it on a USB, I can transfer it, right? Streaming is renting.
Right. I'm
renting for the time being. See, with iTunes, if you the head of your household and you the daddy and you got a wife and 5 kids and they download music at the time, like can't nobody afford that. That's 99 cents every song, $13.99 an album. So look at your playlist, what you do digitally now, and add that up. You wouldn't even be able to afford what you have in your listening playlist. Yeah. Forget what's out there. Just what do you listen to? You would have to own that. So streaming just changed the dynamic. It just changed how the content is distributed and received. But hey, man, we could do whatever we want to do, but you have to want to do it and search for the information or pay for the information or get it. But Yeah, man.
Yeah. So what's going on in the marketing world? Cause you still doing flyers and printing things. I mean, posters and things like that, right?
Printing is my main business at this point. I've been in business roughly 25 plus years. The MoBang media brand is my biggest brand, what people know me from. Yeah. And like I say, it's just grew and organically been able to, adapt to the climate, right? And it does a lot of different things, and it's bigger than me. I just work what I created.
Right.
Like people think my name is MoBang Media.
Yeah.
Right? and my nickname is Bang, or people call me MoBang and things of that sort. But I'm into printing now. I have a new print brand I'm releasing called WePrintItFast.com.
Yeah.
It's more like a Vista print. You can design online, super fast, same day service. So that's the main thing. And then I'm going to, I don't want to say franchise, but I'm opening up multiple locations.
Okay.
A few in Houston. I'm looking at New Orleans and Tyler, Texas. So that's what's going on currently now. I do a lot of printing. As far as the MoBang, it's like, it's definitely a shift that's going to happen with that company. It's popular, and it's still in operation in its current form because that's what people know. So even today, if someone is trying to get printing, they're most likely going through the MoBang Media brand. Someone new might find that We Print It Fast, but I do that, man. I'm still doing a lot of consultations, helping people start labels, helping people get returns on their businesses, helping people, hey, man, I want you to come look at this spot, and you think I should sign a lease, and just from beginning to end, like how can I help somebody with the knowledge that I've been blessed to go through or achieve.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, is your ear still heavy on the streets?
It's not as heavy as it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there at least 20 years.
Yeah.
You're in the industry, right? So it's like, and I'm in the industry pretty heavy, pretty consistent. But yeah, I am to the street because I still deal with everybody.
Yeah.
Like I like to say, I know more artists than anyone because it don't matter if you just came out yesterday or you up to the Slim Thug, Bun B's, Kiki's. I'm for the Houston market, right?
Right.
So, and I'm not really catered to, I just love helping. I love helping out people, so and then people, the blessing, man, and I'm so, the biggest thing is God, bro. It's like, none of this is me.
Right on.
Like, ain't none of this, like, I'm just in position and understand, and, but he's just allowed me, man, to touch tens of thousands of people, like work, like tens of thousands of people, like, got an invoice with me.
Right. That's yeah. So it's safe to say that if you just say on the music side, if you had anything to do with rapping and music and you actually put some things out or actually been active, you've messed with them.
Yeah.
From anybody from this part of the world, pretty much. I mean, Houston and
definitely from Houston. Now, this might have been telling off in the last, let's say, maybe 5 years. Yeah. Starting with probably before COVID. I still got a lot of new artists that like they big brother, they big homie, or somebody go, man, you need to go holler at MoBang. You know what I'm saying? And I was with Showtime one day, and I was, selling my work, and I'm trying to sell this guy my DVD at the gas station or whatever, and we somewhere in some backwoods, something, I don't know where bro got us, and the dude looking at my work, and I'm like, trying to sell him the DVD, and I normally put my face on the DVDs. For whatever reason, I don't know which one this was. My face wasn't on it, but I'm selling it. And the dude told me, he was like, man, if it don't say pressed up by MoBang Media, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Yeah.
But he didn't know I was MoBang Media. And for me, I was like, man, like, you know, like and I'm talking about, bro, we somewhere I ain't never been in my life. It wasn't far, you know, it was in Louisiana. It was somewhere, but I was like, okay, you know, and so I'm just thankful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy that's thankful, man. I feel I'm blessed and highly favored, man. But I love to work. You know, my skill is you're not really gonna outwork me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have any, you know, when you gotta go feed your kids, I don't have kids.
Yeah.
I don't have a dog. You know, I mean, unfortunately we're working like this. I can't keep a woman.
Yeah. Hey.
So
you know what? And that skill may be the most important in any talent, I think, man. Because sometimes having too much talent in a certain area can kind of make you stay there.
It can.
Looking at the whole picture.
I'm a witness of it in various different sectors or industries that I've participated in, because I have not always been the best.
Yeah.
But you know, the stats don't lie. You know what I'm saying? The service is great, turnaround. You know, I ain't perfect. I done had a lot of hiccups in this game. You know, especially just dealing in the rap game / street aspect of it. You know, you're gonna deal with that in Houston as long as I've been in it. But you know, the finances, the amount of clients I got, I mean, my phone ring, people refer me. It's just a blessing. Like I say, I wake up and it's prepared for me.
Yeah.
You know, I just have to make sure that I'm responsible with the blessings that he continues to give.
Right on, man. And a lot of people, man, as an entrepreneur, don't understand that entrepreneurs fail. All they see is the successes. So do you mind sharing a failure in business?
Oh, man. Where can I start?
or the one that probably impacted you, or the one that you learned from the most, or
let's do this. Let's talk about something that people could probably see.
Okay.
So we talking about the CDs. I was very prolific with pressing up CDs. You know, that was a huge money earner for me for MoBang Media. I mean, $500,000 or more a year. And so that's feeding the company. You know, yeah, we doing printing. I'm still shooting videos. I'm still doing all this other stuff. We do shows. I do everything. But the CDs is like, you know, you got 8 people working for you. You got an office, supplies, you know, you growing in business. And so people nowadays, I get consulted to, you know, talk about, you know, how I want to start a business, or I want to do this in business. And we're talking about the failure. I failed. I had too much going on. And I tell people that all the time. Keep the main thing the main thing. What do I mean by that? Yeah, I got MoBang Media. It look good on Instagram. That whole thing, right? It allowed me to buy the bar, like a bar. I could have bought a Ferrari. I bought a bar. It allowed me to do all these other things. Now, I wasn't keeping the main thing the main thing. My hands wasn't always on MoBang Media. So with so much going on, literally trying to just keep it running, I'm not able to read my stats and see that there is a massive decline with this with these CD duplication, because it's becoming streaming and USB. Like the younger audience, they get more popular, but they not on the CDs. It's the transfer, it's the transition. And that was a major, I don't want to say failure, but it definitely taught me about keeping the main thing, because I had to shut the bar down. You know, like, you know, I guess people want to think it closed. Now, I had to shut it down. I couldn't afford it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it might have been generating XYZ, and MoBang Media doing this, but it's declining, and it's like everything's going on. It's like on paper, it's not looking good. And so I had to, we resolved the relationship I had with Core 94. Shout out to those 4 young ladies, beautiful black ladies, and we did a great partnership. Like, Core 94 was one of the first internet radios. All this podcasting and stuff, look up Core 94 very early. And I didn't even know, but they interviewed me one time, and I was like, okay. And then, we formed that relationship. But by doing so much and not keeping the main thing, yeah, I lost like $300,000 and had to like stop everything.
Yeah, man.
Which was why I was working at MoBang Media one deep around when 17, 18, or something like that, 17, 18, 19, pretty much, just because, I couldn't afford it. And I did not know how to manage that much stuff.
Yeah.
I was great at it for a long time, but I had never experienced making that type of money, having employees at various these businesses, these different. This ain't just you online talking about. Right. This like taxes got to be paid here, and here. Rent got to be paid here, and here. Yeah.
Man, so yeah, go ahead.
So, but that's one thing. People there, and I'm blessed that people, the internet. I've been on the internet since the internet. I'm a computer guy. I can build. I'm a computer guy. So MySpace, I was doing the same thing. It wasn't no algorithm. Had not been thought of in that sense. So imagine somebody like me, MySpace, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whenever it come out, I'm posting 100 times a day with my item. I know how to put the PayPal button encode into your MySpace page, and I'm on everybody that's commenting on your page, I'm replying with the sale. Everybody that's following you, I'm hitting send me, and I did that with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and that allowed the name, the company, to become a brand, to really a fad.
Yeah.
Like it's like the dude, man. That ain't no real CD if it don't say pressed up by MoBang Media. Yeah, you gotta understand that.
Yeah.
There wasn't no streaming. Like disc makers press up CDs. The CD, anybody could buy the CD and anybody could press it up. But if it didn't have my name on it, it was a fake CD.
Yeah.
Your CD was a bootleg CD with the cover and everything, shrink wrap. It don't say printed by, pressed up by MoBang. And so that and the videos, man, and it allowed people to see. And when I talk to people about, hey man, I want to sit down with you, and it's a fee to sit down. But when people sit down and they invest they hard-earned money with me, like I'm obligated to give them the truth. I'm obligated to give them, they paying for a service. They ain't paying for a product. They paying for a result, or they paying for a service. And so that's a thing. That and faith. Like, you want to be on, this ain't easy, bro.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
You got to be built for it, but it's not easy, man. But I don't know what you believe in. I believe in God, and that is the backbone foundation that I can lean on, stand on at any given time, because this game ain't for the weak. This game has really organically conformed me into the person I am now. Yeah. And so, God and consistency been keeping me around a long time, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's fun. You say the main thing. That's what I've been on lately these last couple of years, man. Keeping the main thing. And I realized that whatever I'm gonna do, if it's not connected to my main thing, if it doesn't help support my main thing, or
right,
I don't mess with it no more. Like if I'm do something different, like with this here, all right, this is a way I can keep promoting myself and what I'm doing in my studio, my music, and things like that.
Right.
So I'm creating like a platform so you can know that I'm still here and like I'm still active and
you can't date two women at the same time and expect to marry one of them. Yeah. Now you can, but you gonna deal with that. You can't. It's 168 hours in the week. If you're doing two things, you only could do them at day hours at that time. So whether you're doing it, whether the learning curve is changing, you're pouring equity into it. You got to have a lot of money to do multiple things, and you can have two jobs, two businesses, 3, 4, 5 businesses, But what's the policies and procedure? What's the time allotment? Not time allotment, meaning what are you out of that 168 minus your sleep, your health care, hopefully you praying, you got kids, got to take care of the house, transportation, how are you allotting that time to pour equity into this business, the next one, the next one, the next one. Now technology has definitely afforded us a lot of different ways nowadays to do those types of things. However, you got to be focused on at least one first and get that one to where it can really financially feed.
Right. Yeah.
All the other stuff is cool, but it take money to make money, and where are you getting that return on investment from? Where's that check coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, man. So let's talk about a high point from everything that you've done. What is the a highlight in your walk, in your travels, in your experiences that you can say, man, this is one of the highlights of my journey?
Man, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot, man. But I would say I got a highlight when Hurricane Harvey, I believe, hit Houston, and I'm from Houston, but I spent 5 years in New Orleans, Louisiana. I went to high school in New Orleans, Louisiana, 8th grade through the 12th grade, then moved back to Houston. And when Harvey happened, of course, it was an influx of people from, no, not Harvey. No, that was Katrina. Harvey was when it came to Texas, whatever, but the brand at that time with Instagram, I had an opportunity to a couple people that called me on a group chat. I want to say King Keyron, Raspy Rawls. I'm missing a lot of people, man. But we formed a coalition, man. I'm missing a lot of people, maybe 50, 60, 70 people that all chipped in. I was fortunate enough to have a big office and know the owner of my building who gave us additional office space. And the way we were sending this stuff out, we was getting hundreds of thousands of stuff to go give to everywhere in Houston and Port Arthur and Orange and Beaumont. And, we was just doing it. When the hurricane was happening, I just went up to the office and went to my garage. I had some food. I was like, hey, man, meet me up at the office. I got coolers full of sodas, whatever. I mean, and just being fortunate of no damage to my home or my office or none of that, man. Just like and being able to just help people like that. And I'm not like a idolater. I'm not like a post every good thing you do type dude. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good thing, man. And we formed those relationships, and we still have those relationships today. But man, like, I was in the hospital and my brother's daughter was being born, and a dude ran up to me and was like, man, you MoBang, y'all came and helped me.
Yeah.
Just different little stuff. So being able to give back abundantly is the highlight of anything, monetarily, or I'm not a big like I say, man, I don't need no certificate. I don't need no award. But people have given me, if you want to say, flowers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I get it, and I respect that. But I mean, I'm alive, and the way the Lord takes care of me, man, you know, I'm just thankful.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thankful. But that was a highlight. Anything I can do to give back, and I give back as one should give back. I'll just say that. And I just, you know, to each his own. But that was a great time.
Yeah.
That was a great time. Shout out to everybody. I just, and I would do it injustice if I was to just try to start naming, because I know I would forget, because it's been a while. But that was good. I received the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
For Broadcast Houston one year, man. That was strong. My peers, man, like, are people that I do work for. I mean, I live a pretty, like my brothers say, Hollywood bougie life. Yeah. I just run around Houston doing work, but I mean, like, if I'm going to drop bun off something for Trillburger, I don't have to wait on Trillburger. Yeah. You know, if I'm, you know, Taste Bar, if I'm, it's tens of thousands of businesses. I shouldn't start naming, but people definitely respect my work and my work ethic. Yeah. Like I live like I'm one of these rappers, man. I'm one of these personalities, man. They let me park my truck out in front and say my name on the mic, you know. You know, and you know, it's cool, man. I get it and I respect, but I had to learn how to respect that, because I'm just not that type of guy. But people genuinely, because I mean, when somebody's spending their money with me, man, and that's what people have told me is like, just, he gonna make it happen. Yeah. He gonna make it happen, you know. Hey, man, I got a jet I done rented, and I want my name on it for my music video. He gonna make it happen. Yeah. I gotta be at the airport at 5 a.m. I need 1,000 CDs, this, what. He gonna make it happen. You know, my brother died. The casket is in Port Arthur. The funeral tomorrow. I need you to come down and wrap it. Yeah. Yeah. That's I got 1 million of them, man. Yeah. I got 1 million of them with the biggest people that you can name from Houston. And like people, man, people, they look out. They like when they say, well, man, don't nobody support you. I've really never worried about people supporting the business. You know, it's billions of people out here. I'm not even focused on that transfer. You know, I'm more focused on the transfer of doing what I need to be doing with anybody who want to accept it from us. And so I've had people alley-oop me to the largest companies and artists and kings and queens in the world to do a task, you know, and get rewarded handsomely. So, yeah, I'm thankful, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What I mean, what keeps you going, man? What's the fire inside of you that just get you up every morning and say, I'm going to get it?
Man, I don't even know. Honestly, don't. Because a lot of times I don't. You know, I don't. And then, you know, everybody go through it. Stuff get hard for your boy a lot. But I guess it's just a responsibility, you know, that people, they business is counting on my business. You know what I'm saying? People, they count on me. They not even, they just call, just do it, you know? And so that keeps me going. My future is bright. I mean, I know exactly what I want to do and what I'm doing and my goals. So that keeps me going. My new things that I want to do. I mean, I want to not work so much. Right. So I'm focused on, you know, buying my time back. You know, my mother is like the light in my eyes. So and my mama worked more than me, and she like 77. Like my mother I can remember coming home from Dreams or V Live, and I'm working in these clubs. Trust me, like I'm getting it. And I would be coming home 4, 5 in the morning. My mama might be at home writing a book, or doing a play, or doing this, or preparing this for some history, or gotta go teach here, or going to Harvard, or going to Rice, and I'm just like, I don't stand a chance. and I mean, she is great. So she is definitely my physical motivation of person. You know, my father has passed, but he laid down a super serious foundation for me, and he still takes care of me through the things that he's done, even now. You know, and so, but that's what drives me, man. I love helping people, man. I love like seeing they aha moment of when their eyes light up, or like they got it, or you know, and then they can go on and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what drives me.
Yeah. What do you see? They're just in the music industry. What do you see as far as what you provide and what is trending in your world right now?
I'm not so much in the music game. The CDs and the videos allowed me to, and the printing, that allowed me to have a door in the office of the music game. You know, they needed CDs, they needed videos. I used to do the producing and the recording, but I graduated to mostly pressing up CDs, shooting music videos, and then with everything else. So I'm not as connected, but I still do a lot of consulting. I still help people do something as simple as, hey man, I need to upload my music. I need to publish a song. Can you look over this contract? I'm not a lawyer. I know entertainment lawyer, but I can decipher some lingo, right? Those types of services, really more of a back end, helping a person run their label in a certain sense, or assisting them with running or project management. Hey man, I want to throw a concert. Well, they might pay me a set amount and I'm gonna do everything. They're gonna give me the money, I'm gonna rent the venue, get the insurance, commercials, radio, marketing, book the artist, VIP, t-shirt sections, backdrops, tickets, whatever, the whole nine. Like, it's like an all-in-one.
Yeah.
So I do that now, but I'm focused on my WePrintedFast.com brand. I'm looking to open up for the general public coming fairly soon. Coming like September, October.
Okay.
In another month or so. So I've been working on that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. You know, it's almost now from the MoBang media side. It's like, if you know, you know.
That's what's up, man. What leave somebody with something, man. You done a lot. You had your hands in a lot of things. Somebody who's pretty much walking down a similar path that you have, entrepreneur, man. They got their hands in like a lot of things. What would you tell them? Besides keep the main thing.
Besides keep the main thing. My number one thing, I'm going to go back to it again, is God, man. And I say that every day, all day, 5,000, 10,000 times a day. That's number one. What's your relationship with, you know? And being somebody told me I needed to write a book. And so I was thinking about it, but my book would probably be called Being an Entrepreneur is Biblical. That would be the name of my book. Now, we can go deep in everything about the word biblical, what you believe in, you know, all of that. That's fine. But faith without works is dead. And I read and studied other scriptures that transfer into the climate of being a businessman that's directly in the Bible. And so that's key. Faith without works is dead. And then the next thing is learn everything about what you want to do. We in a day and age where information is readily at our hands. So if you can Google how to get to the chick house, if you can YouTube how to do this, if you can, all the negative different things that we might have done or capable of doing on this device called a phone, then you should be able to do that and get the information for what you want to do. whether you want to do music, a lawyer, a doctor, own a tire shop, it's whatever, the information is out there. So understand that, like, God giving you something is you have to be responsible. He will take it away. He's just not up there, all angels looking like Cupid or something. No, it's a give and take, and you have to be responsible with the blessings, because he will take them away. I've had blessings taken away from me.
Yeah.
I've had blessings away by just not being responsible, and not in a intentional way.
Right.
But I know better. You know what I'm saying? And I can tighten up. And of course that only works if you believe.
Yeah, right on.
And so but yeah, man, what is your faith like? And how much do you care? How responsible are you, and how much do you care about what you're getting into? Like, are you really doing what it takes? And if you're not spending the time, if you're not putting the time into studying, learning, failing at it, you're not gonna be successful at it. You're just not. Because you got somebody else that want to do the same thing, and they putting in the work.
Yes.
Trust me.
They right behind you.
Behind you, man. I remember I used to shoot videos, and man, ain't too many people shot as many music videos as me. That's a fact. Especially in the Houston, Texas area. Even these new guys, as fast as they shoot them. I used to shoot maybe 100 videos a year. Not probably more than that.
Yeah.
For a long time. Documentaries and stuff like that. It's artists that I have 30, 40 videos on. Multiple artists. So, but once the technology changed, because once it got to where you could buy a camera for maybe $800 and shoot 4K, or you could shoot it on your phone and it's gonna look good, the editing and things of that sort. And I started seeing these guys. I used to charge, my base price was maybe $1,000, $1,500, $2,500, up to maybe $5,000. Maybe some of my out-of-state videos, like the Chopper in Louisiana and stuff, I had maybe some 10,000 videos, $10,000. But once a dude brought me a video, and he said he shot it for like $350, and he had the drone, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it.
Yeah.
And I had seen it coming, and it's like the technology, and then the income thing of it was different. But yeah, I hired a new guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you charge how much? $350? Man, I'm gonna give you $6. And
yeah,
and go to work with some of them. So yeah, shout out to all the videographers in the H, man. I love y'all, man.
Man, already, man, that's you. Yeah, man, you came with it today, man.
I tried, man.
I
appreciate you, man.
Came with it today, man.
I appreciate you, man. You made it. You alley-ooped me, man.
Yeah.
We on Sports Center tonight.
Yes, indeed, man. Man, appreciate you coming through.
Man, I appreciate you, brother, man. I've always just thought you was like a genius.
Yeah.
I remember knowing you before you, like, I thought you, well, not thought, you were on before I was on in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I met you, man, and I just have a perception sometimes, and I'm like, well, this guy, because of the sound, like, you just have like I don't know, man. It's a big sound, and then just looking and knowing you throughout the years and watching some of you, not all the way tuned in, I admit, but just always seeing what I did see, man. I'm like, this guy. I was talking to somebody this morning. I was like, yeah, I got to go do a podcast, and I text her the link to your YouTube, and she was like, okay, and we looking. I was like, yeah, man, this guy, he like a genius, man. He can play, he can mix, he play the guitar, he do the piano, he can make the beats. He used to make the beats for like these hard rappers, but then he'll like do gospel or something. And I'm like, but he's just an eclectic, super duper super duper human black king, man. So, man, I want to give you your props, man.
Already, man.
I appreciate you, man. And just keep doing what you do, man. You do provide light to people. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a certain frequency that you that I admire. You have a frequency that I admire that I wouldn't mind getting on that frequency sometime, man. So I appreciate you for doing what you do and the energy that you provide. And good luck to you too with, everything that you. This is live, man. I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
This was good, man.
Right on, man. Well, yeah, appreciate that, man.
Man, I appreciate you,
man.
my brother.
Yes,
Big love,
indeed.
man. You the biggest. You need anything from me, man.
Already.
I got your back.
Already, man. Well, hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Thank y'all for hanging on to the end.
Yeah.
Like I say, once again, if you haven't shared this, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. And y'all continue to support what's going on. MoBang Media, he got some things going on. Got his print company about to get. Is it going already, or it's about to get going?
The printing has been going on for years, but
Right.
I'm putting a brand behind it.
There we go.
I want a black FedEx office D. I want a printing company that we can get online in our communities, because us as black people, we have a lot of different businesses and ideas, and we need print products and marketing products.
Yeah.
And I'm your guy, and I want to be able to provide that for my community. I want to be able to have that resource so that we aren't short, or they don't know, or some of this stuff people will see a retractable banner stand and act like it's foreign. But that's just because I presented it to them in this demographic, but it's a standard item. So I want to continue to do my part with helping our people out in the printing and marketing phase of the business game down here in Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir. There it is, man. Appreciate y'all listening already.